Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the Most Offensive Podcast. I'm Slimmy V, and today I am going to talk about the stimulus package. Since the $1,200 that the Americans got before, we haven't gotten anything yet. There's a problem with that. People have been out of work, people have lost businesses. Families have been broken apart. Children are hungry. People are homeless. People have gone bankrupt. Businesses have failed since then. How many stores do I walk down where I live and I see stores closing down or going out of business? I've seen a lot. And I'm going to tell you that this bill, no matter what, right now, no matter what, should be passed. It is a slap in the face to the American people when you have millionaires and billionaires making decisions for us. One thing, I'm an independent. I am not Republican. I am not Democrat. Donald Trump, if you want to get reelected, you'll do whatever it takes to make sure that bill is passed and you do right by the American people. I don't care if the Senate, Mitch McConnell, is going to say no to whatever bill is coming up. You got to EO it. Executive order. You got to override that. You don't need to be siding with them Republicans. And Nancy Pelosi, of the last couple of weeks, you've been the one holding us up. You did not want whatever was being given. I think it was what? $1.8 trillion that was supposed to be given out to the American people. How the heck you holding our money back? I seen you with Wolf Blitzer. I've watched that. And it did not look good for you, Nancy. You don't need to be head of the House. Donald Trump. You need to stay away from Nancy Pelosi. You need to stay away from Mitch McConnell. I'm holding your feet to the fire. You need to pass this bill. And I don't know what Joe Biden is going to say about this, but he better not have anything less than, hey, pass the stimulus bill. Don't let this be political. I list the reasons as to why you should pass it already. Do you know what happens when a mother who cannot feed her children gets? Do you know how a mother gets when she cannot feed her children? Do you know how a father gets when he cannot take care of his family? You don't know that feeling when you don't know when your next check is coming, when you have to rely on the government. Yo, my family is from the Caribbean. We from Haiti. Brooklyn Haitian over here. The pride that we get, we don't want to rely on no government cheese. We don't want to rely on SNAP. We don't want to rely on welfare. My mother did not marry the government. She was a hardworking woman. Open up the country. We know what to do, right? Right now, it's like forget the 10 commandments right now, right? It's the 3 commandments, the government commandments. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and social distance. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and social distance. Want to hear it again? Wear your mask, wash your hands, and social distance. The 3 government commandments. Just open it up. We know what to do. Let us go and work for our paycheck so we could take care of our family. This is what we got to do. We know what to do. So I am saying this. People, see, we've been screwed over because of the early voting. They got us. Oh, they got y'all. They got y'all. Right? I'm an independent. I am not Republican or Democrat. And I know a whole bunch of people that's not Republican or Democrat. They're independent. They are willing to hold their votes until you do right by us. You work for us. You are public servants. We hire you. We vote for you. We put you in office. So you're doing us dirty. Trump, stop playing politics. You are supposed to be the most political correctness type of president ever. Don't politicize this. Don't side with Mitch McConnell just because Nancy Pelosi put this. And Nancy Pelosi, just because the Republicans came up with this, you're saying you're not signing this? You millionaire, you get to go back home to your mansion and enjoy while we go back to our broken businesses and our children looking at us and wondering, why are we still eating canned goods? You don't believe there's people out there eating canned goods, cat food? What about people that own houses and that might have to go into foreclosure because now you're not allowing people to pay rent? What about them? Won't you shut that down too? Why don't you shut down Con Edison? Why don't you shut down Keyspan? Why don't you shut down Optimum? No, but they're going to continue to ask for the money while the country is shut down. And the American people got a measly $1,200. But guess who's open? Old Keyspan, Optimum, Con Edison, and Uncle Sam, right? The taxes ain't shut down. Trump, you said you want to take down big corporate. This is your time to prove me right. Because I think that's what you said, right? You want to take down the big corporates, right? Show me what you're made of. This is a threat, right? This is a threat. Where is it? Where is it? This was before. This was before. Maybe I might not do this again. Maybe I might not vote. Maybe I'll withhold my vote, holding it hostage until the country opens back up. Because what happens if you give us this big 2-point-something trillion stimulus and then the country is still closed? What sense does that make? That means we're going to wait for another stimulus package, sign whatever it is, and then demand for the country to open up. Are we going to keep relying on the government? I don't like that. Told you what my background is. So this is a message to the President of the United States. This is a message to Mitch McConnell. This is a message to Nancy Pelosi. This is a message to the Democrats. This is a message to the Republicans. This is a message to all the politicians out there. Pass the stimulus package and open up the country and give the American people what they wanted. If you're not offended, you're not listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh do the rest. I'm out. Peace.